What's up, man?
Man.
Mr. Jordann Dwayne.
Mr. Robrighteous. DJ Robrighteous, man. To the world.
How have you been doing?
Man, we blessed, we here, we blessed, we working hard, man, working hard. Blessed.
Yeah, man, I know it's been a
How
minute
you been?
since we, I'm good, man.
Blessed.
Living life.
That's it.
I know it's been a minute since we, sat down and talked, so just want to get an interview in,
Yeah.
get an update, see how Jordann Dwayne is doing,
Yeah.
what the career's looking like, the projects. So, man, tell me, who is Jordann Dwayne?
Man, you ask me this question every time, and like I say, the best way I can describe it, is growing and evolving is Jordann Dwayne is me, I'm a creative entrepreneur. That's how I kind of categorize myself. I don't really have one bracket because, I have a few businesses that I own and partake in and invest in at the same time making music, so I paint as well. I do a lot of things on the creative visual side, on the music side. So I just like to say a creative entrepreneur because at the end of the day, all creativity, we try to get out to the world and try to make a living off of it. So, I'm an entrepreneur at the same time. So, absolutely.
You say you paint.
Yeah.
So, man, which painters do you think have had an influence on you?
Man, that's crazy. Like, I'm really influenced by a lot of the new, just modern art, but a lot of the NFT stuff, a lot of the, I don't have any specific, anybody, but it's crazy. I spend a lot of time definitely just looking at different art. I can't say I just have one specific painter. I can't really draw straight lines, so painting is my thing, and that's crazy because we'll have some paintings on the gallery on the Jordann D website coming soon. So that's a good question, man. I gotta actually, next time I see you, I give you some definitive answers.
Okay.
Real.
So what's the secret to success and longevity in this career?
Man, just in general, staying focused, staying disciplined, man. Don't let the rewards be too rewardful too early, Delayed gratification. Just staying focused, Don't get caught in the hype of things that's going on. Stay focused on everything you're doing,
Yeah, man, for sure, especially with how crazy the economy and everything is.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's
you gotta keep a leg up, make yourself relevant.
Definitely. Blessed. So just staying focused,
What are some of your goals for this year?
Man, without saying too much, we got a lot dropping with a couple of the companies, Imperial, Panache. We have a lot of new merchandise coming out, a lot of exclusive watches coming out. I don't want to call them watches, timepieces, investment pieces. For the jewelry company, a lot of just different things. We pushing the limit creativity-wise. And music, we always gonna keep pushing the limit as well. Like, we got a lot of visuals that we working on. Shout out to MBK Studio. Shout out to my boy Neutron the God. Shout out to the whole production team. Shout out to Grind Zoo Media. My boy Justin, who's helping us do our commercials and everything, on the business corporate side, man. So we working, man. It's a no day off thing. So it's a lot coming. It's a lot coming every few weeks, Just stay in tap with us, and we tapping in with you, baby. Let's get it.
What are some of your new projects that you got planned for this year?
Music wise, or
any and all?
Man, as I say, we can't say too specifically, but we do got a single dropping this month. Rest in peace, Major, man. It's a big single that we about to drop though with Major, and then I have a book that's about to drop. It's a poetry collective. It's been on the low, but I guess I'll let everybody know now. For everybody who watching the interview, it's a poetry collective I'm about to release. Really good work of art, Shout out to Imperial Panache Publishing. We're gonna get that done, and like I said, we got a lot of new music on the way, a lot of new visuals, stuff like that. So, but just without saying too much, everything's staying consistent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, the music industry, it's a lot about sacrificing a lot of time, putting time and energy into all the projects, all the works and stuff that you're doing. So how does that impact, relationships? How do you maintain those positive family relationships?
Man, and that's a really good question. It's a good way of wording it, man. I've been reading a lot more lately, and life is all about balance. That's what I'm really realizing. You got to spend time doing everything. If you're gonna spend time doing something, focus in on that time and really get it done. So you have time to do other things throughout the day. You know, you definitely gotta spend time with family. You gotta balance all
sure.
you gotta balance how can I put it, like if it's 24 hours in a day, you know you don't sleep a lot. You know, you've got 6 hours to work. Some people say they work 8-9 hours a day, but it's like what some people can do in 9 hours, are they really doing correctly? Because it could take 6 hours, you know, if you work that much harder. So it's just a matter of balancing, spending time, and spending time correctly, really focusing in on that time, you know, and you know, always come with the good energy. Definitely, I know you said asked about energy. It's, you know, it's you put out what you get back, man. So, you know, you just want to have a fair balance to everything. You know, you don't want to work too hard. You want to, and I'm really focusing on doing more healthy activities. So, you know, healthy things, working out, exercise, cardio, stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, it's all a balance. So, just making sure you get everything that you know you need to do in a day.
Sorry about that.
No, it's good.
So you're talking about energies, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you consider yourself more spiritual or religious?
That's crazy you say that. So I was definitely raised in more of a smoking that gas. Man.
Went down the wrong way, man.
No good. It's behind the scenes, they don't see. But I was raised in a Christian, you know, upbringing, but just growing up, you know, realizing and opening my mind to a lot of things. I definitely say I'm more spiritual. I'm not stuck. I'm not gonna say necessarily on religion or spirituality, but I'm kind of just in between. You know, I without, you know, stepping on nobody's toes on the left or the right side, it's just, you know, you believe what works, and what, you know, what works you double down on, you know. So just do different, you know, spiritual practices and praying, and, you know, doing what really works. You know, I've spent a lot of time, I'm not gonna say studying different religions, but studying religions, and it's kind of just put me in the realm of right in the middle between religious and spiritual.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know they go hand in hand, politics and religion, man. So what's your take on government?
Sheesh. You know, like I said, without stepping on the left or the right, you know, because we got love for everybody. It's one of them things, like government as a whole, we need it, you know, because society, it would be very problematic if there was no government. But to say, you know, Democrats, Republicans, I would say I'm more in the middle towards the Libertarian or Green Party. Shout out to DJ Robrighteous, you know what I mean? But, you know, everything has a purpose, everything has a place, and not everybody has a place to say. So I can't say that I'm not gonna go too heavy onto that, but it's just, you know, it all has a time and a place. You know, it has to be a structure. So, you know, to say when people ask, you know, like conspiracy questions, almost, you know, is it rigged? Do I think, you know, it's a bigger picture with that? And on a certain day, you know, everything has a place, like I said, and it's a structure, man, that just gotta be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your take on all these hip hop artists getting arrested, being indicted on federal felony charges?
Man, if you're gonna do something illegal, don't put it in the song. You know, if you're gonna do something illegal, don't put it in the song, man. I mean, you know, everybody.
Don't put it in the song. Don't put it on the gram.
Yeah, don't put it. You know, don't show what you're not ready to get seen. You know, and I never really understood that. And you know, okay, I'm not gonna say that. When I was younger, maturing, not really realizing it, but back then, you know, Instagram and stuff like that wasn't around the way it is now. It isn't prevalent the way it is now. So things have changed so much, you know, and people feel like they have to gain a clout or do a this or that. You know, I don't want to say the clout word. I hate that word, but you know, with everything you're doing, you know, there's footprints, especially when you leave it online and stuff like that. You know, it's people's job to go out and arrest people doing certain said things. So if you're gonna do certain said things, don't say those things in your music and put it out. So, you know, we trying to spread out all good vibes, you know, but, you know, it's unfortunate to say, you know, for everybody that's locked down, you know, that, you know, find themselves in a peculiar situation, but you got to be careful what you put out in the universe.
Would you ever take a plea deal?
I mean, that's a sticky question, man. You know, I've had my own share of legal troubles where I was looking at, you know, substantial consequences, and it was never a plea on the table. You know, it was you know, we got found with what we got found with, you know, and sheesh. I mean, you know, if it's something I know I did, it's nothing that I would put the blame on somebody else or expect anybody else to not take their blame and part in. But if we were all involved in it together, you going down too, you know. And I'm not saying that to point fingers, but it's like everybody that's involved in everything that, you know, we have going on. And not saying that we, you know, we do anything illegal or anything like that, but it's a team effort. So it's like, if one of us go, we all go. You know, we all go get food together. We all go do this together. We all. It's a group effort. So it's like, I'm just one of them people who just firmly believe like I wouldn't do something to blame somebody else for it. You know, and if you were around me and I chose to make that decision, you know, I'm not saying per se you had anything to do with it, but it's like I wouldn't put the blame on you. But if we are all involved, you know, and you knew what was going on, would it be wrong to say, you know, I'm not gonna point fingers, but if we all on camera and it's like, who was that? And, you know what I mean? He's not in the courtroom. I'm not gonna say nothing. But if he in the courtroom and, you know, it's just one of them things, it's like, you know, I will keep mine to mine. I won't point the blame on something somebody else did, you know. But, you know, we all gotta be responsible as adults. Like, you know, if we make decisions as a group, we all go down as a group. We all win as a group. We all swim as a group. We all, you know, sing as a group. So it's just one of them things, man.
All right, man. Interesting take for sure.
Yeah, that's a sticky situation. I'm not gonna say I would never point the finger at nobody, but you know, we all swimming together. We all gonna get eaten by the shark together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, just kind of off the rails. If you could live in any Middle Eastern country, which Middle Eastern country would you live in?
Man, shout out to Dubai. We get into love from Dubai, man. I think Dubai would definitely be a pivotal point in shifting life gears. You know what I'm saying? It'd be big, but Dubai definitely. I got a lot of love for the Middle Eastern countries and the Muslim heritage. And, you know, I do jewelry, so I'm really involved in investing in their country and their way of life and the way they do things. Because a lot of my people that work in the companies with me, you know, they're from that side of the world, so. You know, I have a lot of love for them, and but yeah, definitely Dubai. I would definitely say Dubai. I would like to see places like Qatar. It's not Qatar, it's Qatar. So, you know, Turkey, I hear, is very beautiful. You still got me thrown off with this indictment question, man. I'm not gonna lie, like, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I would never point the finger. Jesus Christ. So it's like, bro, we go as a group, You know what I'm saying? We go in, we sink, we swim. It don't matter, we going together. But yeah, no, Dubai for sure.
Okay. All right, man. That's all I had for you today, dude. I really appreciate you taking time out.
Man, it's love, man. I appreciate you being here. DJ Robrighteous in the cut, man. When you gonna give me a shot?